All right, let's get back into this bike build. Here's where we left off last time. Today, we're going to do the bottom bracket and crank set, so I started by putting anti-seize into the frame as well as onto the bearing cup. This is a press fit bottom bracket frame, so I got this Wheels manufacturing bottom bracket that actually threads into itself to hopefully prevent some of the creaking issues that can arise with press fit bottom brackets. I put the drive side cup in first and pressed it in, and that part went smoothly. The other side gets screwed in, so I got this Wheels manufacturing wrench explicitly for that purpose, but it didn't fit, not enough clearance with the swing arm. It's also just really thin and fiddly and difficult to fit, so I ended up buying another tool from Wheels manufacturing to do the exact same thing. This one is even pricier, but it's less annoying to use. With this, I got the cup threaded and torqued to my highly scientific, pretty damn tight specification. Pressing in the cups will expel a lot of anti-seize onto the outside of the frame, so I cleaned that up. Then I put the seals on. Apply grease to them first and they'll stick right on and stay there. Next, the crank set. This is a Shimano direct mount crank set, so the chainring has a bigger tab right here that you line up with a bigger tab on the cranks. Slide it on. And then screw the lock down with this helpful Shimano tool. Again, you can see that I'm being very precise about torque here. Then I greased the cranks up with some high performance grease and inserted the drive side into the bottom bracket. At first, I forgot a spacer, so I went back and added it on the drive side. With the spacing correct, the other crank arm fits properly. Note that with Shimano cranks on the non-drive side arm, there's a little plastic tab right where I'm pointing here. If that can't be pushed all the way down flush with the sides of the crank arm, that means the arm isn't on all the way. Mine is flush, which is why you can't see it, so it's fully on. Next, I torqued that arm to spec, and for this step, I want to emphasize it's really important to forget to focus your camera. And there we have it, a crankset spinning nicely in a bottom bracket. I'm also going to add on a bash guard and chain guide, but I have a previous video on installing these, and it's very easy, so I'm not going to rehash that here. So here's where we're at now. More build videos are coming, but fair warning, this build kind of went off the rails. More on that in future videos.